Use the graph of f to evaluate the expressions below, f of negative 2 and f of negative 1. What we need to do is to first of all recall the idea of a function and function notation. Remember, a function is a set of ordered pairs such that for each input there is a unique output. We have a special way of denoting the input and the output. If the input is equal to x, then the output is equal to f of x, and the output corresponds with a y value. So if the input is equal to x, then the output is equal to f of x, which is equal to a particular value of y. So let's locate a point on the graph of the function to illustrate this idea. One point on the function is the point 1, negative 2. So if we rewrite this statement, we would say if the input is equal to 1, then the output is equal to f of 1, and the y value of the point is negative 2, so f of 1 is equal to negative 2. Let's try another one. The point 2, negative 2 is on the graph of the function. The x value of this point is 2. So if the input is equal to 2, then the output is equal to f of 2, and the y value that corresponds with an input of 2 is negative 2, so f of 2 is equal to negative 2. So let's take a look at, first of all, f of negative 2. When we have f of negative 2, the number inside of the parentheses designates the value of x. So this is an x value. The x value is negative 2. So we want to write if x is equal to negative 2, then the output is equal to f of negative 2, and that will be the y value of the point on the function that has an x coordinate of negative 2. So let's locate negative 2 along the x-axis and then find the corresponding point on the function. So just imagine drawing a vertical line at x equals negative 2, and where that vertical line intersects the function, label the coordinates of that point. In this case, the point is the point negative 2, negative 2. So when the input is negative 2, the output is also negative 2. So the output is equal to negative 2. So f of negative 2 is equal to negative 2. What is f of negative 1? Well, for f of negative 1, the x value is negative 1. So if x is equal to negative 1, then we need to determine the output that corresponds with that. The output is equal to f of negative 1. So we locate negative 1 on the x-axis. Imagine drawing a vertical line, and where that vertical line intersects the graph, we need to label that point. In this case, that point is the point negative 1, negative 2. The x value is negative 1, the y value is negative 2, so the output is equal to negative 2. F of negative 1 is equal to negative 2.